Well, hello everyone. I'm back again. As you can see, I'm very consistent with these videos because I feel like I should impart my knowledge as much as I can, and I'm taking out time for you guys. So please like and subscribe. And but that's not important. Please make sure that you understand this concept as much as you can, as I feel like this is very important for everyone to know. And try to update yourself daily. Like try to go through Instagram, try to watch these kinds of videos, try to follow me as well, so that you can have a basic understanding of all these topics because life is changing and everyone must try to keep up with this change. And I think these kind of topics should everyone should have a basic idea so that you can protect yourself and your family members around from these basic fake emails, and you can have some of these concepts in your mind. Let's begin. Some information security terminologies include cyber security, which is basically process of protecting your system such as hardware software from attack. Then we've got threat, which is potential danger that could compromise the security. Vulnerability, which is a weakness of a computer that could be exploited by a threat. Then we've got attack, which is a deliberate attack attempt to compromise the security of a system. Malware, which is short for malicious software, software designed to cause damage to your information. Then we've got a virus, which is a type of malware or malicious software that replicates itself and spreads from one computer to another. Next is worm, which is a type of malware that replicates itself and spreads through computer network. These all seem a little bit similar, that they're malware and they just replicate and they just damage, but don't you worry. I will go through them, each one of them in much more detail in the future lectures. These are just there to give you a basic idea of what these terms are. As a cybersecurity expert, this is basic level. This is basically everything you should know. So please make sure you write it down in your lectures or take a screenshot, whichever is more comfortable to you. So you have these terms in your mind, because so that's when you're a basic say cybersecurity expert in your interviews, these kind of questions are common. They say, what is a Trojan, what is a ransomware, do you know what a worm is? So I think these kind of terms are so crucial if you're trying to become a computer cybersecurity expert. Please look into this video. Please take screenshot. Please write down notes so that you have these terms with you and you do not need to go through the web again. I wrote all of these terms specifically because I myself am I am a cybersecurity expert, and I know what kind of interview questions are asked. So hence, you can comment if you want to know anything about in the future. And yeah, let's continue on. Trojan again is a type of malware that disguises itself as a legitimate program but is actually a malicious tool. And ransomware is a type of malware that encrypts a user's file and demands payment in exchange. Phishing is basically an attack that uses fake emails to trick individuals into revealing sensitive information. Next, we've got spoofing, which is the act of impersonating someone to gain access. Then we've got social engineering, which is the use of psychological manipulation to trick. Again, this is everything we've done before. Encryption is the coding part. Data backup is creating copies of data so that they can be stored. Authentication is process identification, and authorization is the process of granting access to resources. Next, we've got access control, which is the process of managing and regulating who has access to resource information. Again, you may see that in the previous video I mentioned majority of these terms, and they are back here again. Don't worry. The only reason I wrote them again because I realized that this kind of stuff is included in both the concepts, the basic security concept and the information security as well. And I feel like I should mention these guys because if someone asks you what is information security, name some terminologies, and in another question they ask for basic security, so you have an idea that you basically know both of them in the same category. For example, access control can be said in both of them. So if you remember access control, that's well and good. Whichever one of them they ask, you can just basically say that term. Right? If they ask the basic security, you can say access control as well. And if they say information security, you can say access control again. So it's perfect for you. So that's why I wrote these terms so you have an idea. And firewall again is basically a network security sensor that monitors outgoing and ingoing. Intrusion detection is basically process of identifying unauthorized access attempts to computer systems and network. This was basically a little bit shorter lecture as compared to the previous one. I just wanted to introduce these terms to you. Don't worry about the definitions for now. Don't worry about how the systems work, how the setup is. Just look at the definition. Just keep these notes in your mind as well as in your phone or in your notes if you're writing it down. Just make sure these terms are in your mind, and try to keep yourself updated with these new kinds of rules, new kinds of laws, and subscribe to the channel as well because I will be making further videos on this. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.